Millennial Group Therapy Session, Baby One More Podcast with your hosts, Steph and
Morgs.
Hello.
Welcome back.
We're back. Better than ever.
Yes, exactly. A long-awaited episode.
Guys, you have no idea.
Oh, I know.
The struggle be so real sometimes. And yeah, I don't know. The month of January for this, let's just start by saying the month of January felt like it was an eternity long for me at least. Oh no, did your light just go down?
I think so. Like literally how? I just got here. My light just shut off if you're just listening. Like how? What? It's fine now. I don't understand. Okay, well, here we are. Yes, the month of January felt like a fucking year already.
Okay, I'm just making sure we're on the same page.
But then it's also like it's already February, which also feels weird.
Yes.
I don't know. Does it feel like that for the rest of the world? Probably.
I feel
right?
like everybody's been feeling that January took 1,000 years to end. I think your light's going to be dead, but it's okay. I can still see you pretty well.
It's fine.
That's good.
I'm going to just
as long
leave
as we can see you. I'm sure mine will die too, because that's just MO here. But yeah, no, I feel like everything I saw was like, okay, we're on day 497 of January at this point. But it's like true, because I feel like literally from September to December felt like 1 month. Like it just flew by. Yeah, exactly. Like a week. Those 4 months felt like literally a week. And January felt like an entire fucking year. I'm like, how are we still? Well, now we're in February, but I was like, how are we still in January? Like,
I know.
Even yesterday when I posted about the drop, I was like, oh shit, it's the first day of February. Because I know. I was like still stuck in it being January. Yeah. So I know we made it through. I did dry January unintentionally because I didn't drink at all. I know. Look at me go.
Props for you. Good work.
You know, and then I was like in Trader Joe's yesterday. I'm like, do I buy myself a bottle of wine as a little reward? And I was like, fuck it. I have nothing to drink too. So here we are. It's fine. It's all good. But,
right. I did Google. I did not realize today was also Groundhog's Day.
Oh, it is.
There is 6 more weeks of winter.
Well,
he did see his shadow.
I apologize for anyone that lives in a place where actually you get actual winter, because here in Florida, unless you live in northern Florida where it fucking snowed, like what kind of shit was that? I know.
Everyone was playing Snow on the Beach by Taylor Swift.
Saw that.
I was like, chef's kiss. Like,
I'm pretty sure that was like definitely seen like a prophecy scene or something.
Oh my God. Yeah. Like so cool, but so insane. Like global warming is real, but literally
I was
wild.
like, damn, if I knew that it was going to snow in northern Florida, I would have planned a freaking trip up there for the week, because it wasn't like it was just like snow flurries. Like I watched some dude
snowballs.
Yeah, like some dude was measuring the snow and it was like 7 inches of snow, and I'm like, excuse me, that's fucking nuts. So
wild. Yeah.
Pretty cool stuff, you know.
I know.
Definitely, if that happened down in South Florida, everyone should just prepare for an apocalypse, because like the world is ending.
Nobody knows how to drive already.
Oh,
so like what?
It would be the end of like the existence to us all.
For sure.
So yeah, but again, apologies to anyone that is going to experience 6 more weeks of winter. I'm sure everybody's sick of it.
Sarah,
I however am already sick of the heat. It's only been hot here for 2 days and I'm done. I want to trade this back for the 60-degree weather we had a week ago. I don't like it here.
I'm literally at Sam's and it's in Fort Myers and it's 80 degrees today or whatever it was. But at home, literally 2 hours north. Like, I feel like I didn't think 2 hours was that far because I would always drive a straight across.
Yeah.
But like Corey was like, oh, it's like 70. It's like the nights are like 60s. I'm like, oh, at home it's so nice. I wanted to bring my snowfall sweater to Fort Myers and I was like, Morgan.
Yeah, no, you're going to die.
Like, why would you do that? Yeah, exactly.
But I totally feel that, because that's why I loved Orlando. I mean, granted, it was still hot in the summer. Like, Orlando in the summer is like a death sentence, but Orlando in the winter and like fall, it actually feels decent. Right. And that's why like I could totally move to like somewhere northern, like Gainesville or something, where they actually get some sort of nicer weather.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
the
little bits
leaves
of
kind of
season. We
change. Things kind
honestly,
of
yeah, I'll have to take
happen.
a picture and because we back up to the trail
Oh
and
yeah,
there's
yeah.
like all the freaking trees in the land back there, and the leaves do change. I
Yeah,
mean,
I'm
it
sure
like
because it gets
it's
cold
just
enough.
funny. Yeah, it's just
But
funny
you
because
know,
I never expect it.
yeah, the leaves just die here in South Florida. So
Mm-hmm. Death.
it's always so funny when I used to teach kindergarten and we would talk about the seasons of the year and it would be fall and the kids would be like, "Look, Miss T, the leaf changed colors and it fell." And I go, "Yeah, no, it just died." But sure, it changed colors. No, it's just a dead freaking
Something
leaf.
fell off.
Yeah. This is just what we call it's too hot for these trees to survive down here.
Oh my god. Let me just tell the people, like, obviously I am out of my element here. I'm
Yes.
at Sam's. I'm also have the Grammys on in front of me
Yeah, so she
because
has a
I need to
whole
tell you the tea.
can I tell you though right now? I don't know if you notice it because you're probably smaller on the
The
screen,
look.
but it is
The
like a disco happening.
is it distracting? Is it fun? Like,
No, it's fun.
okay.
It's funny because I keep forgetting that you have it on. So I'm like, why is Morgan's thing changing like 7 different
Right?
colors
Like,
every
what is
30
she freak
seconds?
ass do? What is she doing? Let me see if this will help my life. Does this little iPhone camera help
A
my
little
life?
bit, yeah. I mean,
All right,
honestly, you're
we'll
lit
leave her.
up
It's fine.
because of the TV. I feel that helps a lot
You're right.
too.
You're right. I'm just gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. But I have on the Grammys because this
Yes,
is
let
what
us know.
has ensued as of last night. So if I interrupt myself, it's because something crazy happened. Okay. Well, Kanye West posted that he was no longer posting on his like Instagram as Kanye. He's like a Kanye Instagram. And he was gonna post on his name is Yee. So he made a
Right.
Yee Instagram. Okay. Did you see
Mhm.
that at all?
I
No,
did see
maybe.
that.
Okay.
hmm
So then you click on the Yee page and he's only following one person, which is Taylor Swift, which
Interesting.
is weird and
Yes.
sus. And then the Swifties like are scrambling, right? They're like, what the fuck is going on? Okay. Well, then all the theories have ensued, right? Because there is history here. And it
Exactly.
was happening around the time of like Taylor Swift like reputation, it was like
Right.
right before that at the VMA situation. But
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Well, now someone texted me that like he was kicked out because he wasn't invited, but I thought he was nominated for something.
Oh wait,
I
what
don't
would he be
know.
nominated for?
Is he music? I don't know. I
I
don't
know,
know
but is
him.
he even
I don't know
relevant at
him.
this point?
Apparently his like girlfriend or wife showed up wearing a literal see-through dress.
Well, that's what somebody posted that their outfits were outrageous and
Like
disgusting. And I didn't see
she was
them, so I have
naked
no
on the red
idea.
carpet. No, literally
Oh,
it was like
wait, I
nakedness.
have to pull this up.
Please
Hang
pull it
on.
up. I'll get better and maybe we'll edit it right here. Not that we want to, but E was posting all of it and all that. But
What's her
so
name? I don't know. I guess I could just look up Kanye West's girlfriend at Grammys.
yeah, oh yeah, it'll come right up. Um, it's very odd too because they're like definitely in like a basketball stadium and like Trevor Noah is the host and he's like in the audience with it's very odd. Um, anyways, so there was all these people clowning on TikTok.
This shit is literally censored on
Yes,
Google right now because oh my god.
it's literally naked. It's just titties and vagina.
Yeah, I might just like hold this so y'all can see. Can you
Yeah.
see, Morks?
Yeah, it literally just looks like
They blurred out
nothing.
her nipples and the JJ because if not,
Yeah.
you would see the nipples and the JJ. I mean, kudos to her. She's got a great bod, but like, who the fuck
Well,
wears a sheer mesh dress?
I'm also just so curious, like, but is it designer? Like, is this mesh dress a designer thing? Because, like, who knows?
Here's my
Also,
thing.
side note,
If
she
you're
looks like Kim Kardashian.
She does look like Kim Kardashian. And also, can we
Weird.
just like say, like, if you're gonna wear, and I'm sure the intention behind this dress, if it is designer, which it probably
Yeah.
is, but
Sure.
I'm sure the intention was to wear something like fun underneath, like
Sure, of course,
like a cool,
sparkly,
yes,
bra,
sparkly,
corset set.
bedazzled,
Yeah,
yes, to like, ooh, look at
dude.
it. Because yeah, I could see someone wearing that if they actually wore clothes underneath it, not just their nipples and their
Insane.
vagina.
Like,
But you know damn well
okay.
that they did that because they wanted this
Oh
to
yeah,
happen.
it's all for attention,
Yeah.
1,000%. But okay, so someone told me they got kicked out. I don't know if that's true. I did
It's
not fact
probably
check.
true. I mean, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. So I don't know. The
Wonder
whole
if
thing
Google's
was
telling me it.
see if they got kicked out. The whole thing was, though, the theory I watched last night for whoever it was on TikTok was that because Taylor's actually presenting an award and she hasn't done it at an award show or at the Grammys in 10 years or something. So there was this whole thing that was like, is she going to end up presenting the award and Kanye's going to win and then she's going to interrupt him and like
oh my
announce.
God, that'd be so funny.
I was like, yes. So I need to watch. Like, I was like, I have to have this on because I cannot miss this shit. But anyways.
But they might not even be there. Okay, so this is what this says, and this was posted 10 minutes ago. I don't know how legitimate this fucking blog is, though.
Love it.
It says Kanye West and his wife, Bianca Censori. Is that how you even say her name?
Yeah,
I don't even know who the fuck this girl is.
I have no idea.
Got a lot of people talking when they stepped foot on the red carpet at the 2025. Fuck you. Why? I don't want your little ads. Sorry, guys.
Drugs.
2025 Grammy Awards, and she revealed a nude outfit. Shortly after they posed for photos, reports claimed they were kicked out of the awards show. In light of their quick appearance, many fans are wondering why the couple left the awards show early.
Oh, they are.
So then it says, was Kanye West kicked out of the 2025 Grammys? The rumors began to swirl. You know, I don't like things like this because I get too many ads.
It's like, what's the answer? Yeah. Oh, that. Yeah.
It doesn't let me read it because it's like running away. Anyways, the rumors began to swirl that Ye and Bianca were kicked out of the awards because of her outfit. But now, what's this saying? It says that they showed up to Crypto.com Arena uninvited. Oh, they were uninvited with an entourage of about 5 people and were escorted out. However, the outlet deleted the post soon after it was shared.
That's what I'm saying. Like, actually, I don't know what happens. Okay.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Interesting. We'll have to report back. But I guess that squashes my fucking theory. So we'll see.
But also, like, just so weird. Unless he was trying to do something and that's why he did follow. Is it still that he only follows her?
Oh, look, I don't know.
Or did that?
Isn't that weird?
That's very odd.
Also,
it's really
just like,
odd.
I mean, it's great for people to get talking about him because I know I would never fucking talk about him. So
yeah, no. That's why I was like, he's
literally
still relevant?
Wait, okay. Oh my God, this is fucking crazy. Now he's only following Bianca Censori and it's all pictures of her
in her naked outfit.
Get people to follow it. You know what I mean? And it's literally the dress. Custom couture Grammy dress for the most beautiful woman ever. Love of my life, my best friend. Like, and it's like photos of them. Okay, wow. Anyways, I did not mean to talk about Kanye West for this long. I do have to also plug that, the viral song by Doechii that's been trending, "Denial is a River," and the people are saying they're like lip syncing to the
Wait, but
song.
I don't even know what the song is. I don't know songs by names. I know songs by lyrics.
It's the
I don't know
the breathing
by names.
It's like the breathing part of the song, oh God, now I'm on the spot and I've been singing it for days.
I probably know it too. It's just I have no recollection right now of what that is.
She's like, I like drugs. I like strippers. I like to fuck. I like Hollywood and all that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she just won. She was the first winner they showed. Best rap album. The third fucking woman to win this thing.
Wow.
She's from Tampa.
Oh, wow.
I know. Her Instagram is Swamp Princess. And I was like watching and I texted you because I was like, I'm literally about to cry because I'm just like, she's like, I'm the third female winner of this category.
Awesome.
And then she heard that her mom was on stage and I'm just like, Doechii. And I made Sam listen to her last night and I was just like,
that's so nice though.
We love
literally
a queen.
Guys, I'm so bad when it comes to artists and like actors and actresses when it comes to the names of them and songs.
I'm so proud of myself. I was listening to her. I was listening to new music. Scratch it off the bingo card, guys, because
she did it. She did it, ladies and gentlemen.
Pink Pony Club's happening.
Is she? Wait, does she sing that song? Or
no,
is that someone else?
Chapel Roan.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I like that too.
Yeah, that's a good time. But
anyways,
sorry to derail about the Grammys.
So that was the Grammys update. Yeah, pretty much today's episode is just it's just all things TV, television, movies, drama.
Yeah.
And then Morgan is going to update us because she did have her little trip, which I think we kind of talked about how you were going to New York
I think
to see
so.
Giggly Squad in the last episode.
Yes.
So you do have to update us.
I
But
know.
we obviously, as you guys know, haven't recorded together in a minute.
I
So
know.
we also haven't really talked about shows in a minute.
I know.
And we are quite updated on Traders. At least I hope
Yeah.
you are. I
Yes,
sure
I am.
am.
I literally watched it. Corey was like, because sometimes, like, if an episode is like meh, then I'll just like have him spoil it for me. Taylor just came out. But he said the round table was crazy in the last episode, so I was like, okay, I'll watch it. But I literally like pulled it up on Friday because I was like at the office. I pulled it up because I was like, I can't even miss this. Like I was having a long day, so I was like, I need to watch it.
It was fantastic.
It was wild.
I know. I freaking know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess we can start with shows and stuff, and then we can talk a little bit about whatever drama we know with the Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni.
Oh my God, yes.
Situation, because
interesting.
That's very trending right now. But yeah, I mean, I feel like the only show Morgan and I have both been watching together, but not together, is Traders. Because I know I've had my like little heap of shows that I've been doing. I've been watching Severance with Joe.
I know you've been doing good with new shows too.
Girl, I watched Cruel Intentions in 2 days.
Oh, right.
2 nights. That was really interesting.
Incestual.
Very interesting show. If you do watch it, just like be prepared that it's weird. That's the best way I can describe it.
You know, I don't think I ever even watched the original.
I never watched the original.
I like turned it on one day and I was like, did I? And then I was like, I don't think so.
No, I definitely never watched the original. It's also based off a novel. So it's like based off a novel that was made into a movie back in like the 90s. And then they made it, which the show is definitely going to have a second series or a second season, just because of the way it left off. I mean, if they don't, like, I'd be surprised, but the way it left off leaves a lot of like, what's going to happen next? So it was an easy watch, but it's not like the best thing that's happened on TV.
Yeah. I probably won't like do it soon.
Yeah, no. If you need like something random to watch one day, that's a good random watch. But yeah, we watched that, or I watched that. We've been watching Severance season 2, which that show, if you are not wide fucking awake for, don't even give it a try, because it is like if you're not following it entirely, you will be so confused. And I told Joe I couldn't remember what happened in the first season. And then I realized I couldn't remember what happened in the first season because I didn't watch half of the fucking first season. So I was like, I pulled up one of those YouTube things. And granted, like this came out like 3 years ago when Brie just like was born. So because we were at the old place and I'm like, this is not making sense to me. Like, what did I miss? And I even watched the recap on like the actual season. So I go to YouTube and I watch like a 10-minute recap of everything that happened in season 1. And as I'm watching it, I'm like, I don't remember any of this shit.
My God.
So then it dawned on me that I started watching it probably halfway through when Joe was already watching it. Cause I think he was watching it like with his friends type of thing. And he was like, oh, you should watch this show stuff. It's really good. And I think that's what happened. I started watching it halfway through and just had him explain the premises of it. But dude, I was like, when I tell you I was watching it, I was like, I have no fucking idea what happened in season 1. I only remember the last fucking scene. And like, there's so much that's happening that connects to season 1. Like, it's one of those shows you need to be on top of it. So it's good, but it's very confusing if you don't follow it to a T. So like, yeah, that's one show. We've also started Presumed Innocent, which that's a full season already out. I think it's only one season because I think it just came out this year, but that's really good. It has Jake Gyllenhaal as like the main dude, but it's a pretty good show. We're only like 2 or 3 episodes in, but we just have so many shows happening that we don't have time. Don't have time for all of them.
I've been just behind. Like Corey and I just finished Squid Games, like the second season.
Yeah.
Which like now we have a date for the new one. What else? I started rewatching Prison Break because I have a problem. But did I tell you that I literally stayed up until like 1:30 in the morning to watch the season 1 finale as if I haven't watched it before? Girl,
Oh my
what?
gosh, Morgs.
Like,
You make me laugh.
it
I
was
mean,
so
listen,
fucking good though. Like, I can't.
I've never watched Prison Break. I know you had asked me that if Joe and I watched, and I was like, yeah, no, never.
So good.
Where's that on? Like, what's that on?
I think
Not where.
Netflix.
Okay.
It
I'll
was
have to look it up.
yeah. Did I give you any synopsis at all? I think I did,
No.
right? Okay,
No.
no?
No.
Okay. Quickly, because the people need to know. But they are coming out with something else. Like, that's why I think it came up again for me. They're
Oh.
like, I don't know
Is
if they're
there
doing a
only one
season or
season?
there's 5. It's
Oh,
over. Like,
okay. Oh, okay.
it's old.
Oh, okay.
But the first season is so good, and it's Michael Schofield. His brother is on death row for killing the vice president's brother. And
Oh.
this is like very, very short. He basically plans this insane escape from prison to get his brother out. But he like has like the footprints
Oh.
tattooed on his body, and like literally it's so good because of all of the teeny tiny details throughout are
I love that
insane.
stuff.
Dude,
I love that stuff.
you'll binge it so hard. Like, I can't remember, like, the first season was so good, and I remember, like, later on, it's kinda starts to, like, die off, like, you're like, "Eh, not as into it,"
As
but
everything does.
I know, right? But the first season, I clearly was up until all hours of the
Oh my
evening as if I
gosh.
hadn't watched it, so
I'm gonna have to,
definitely give it a
I'll
go.
definitely give that a go. I mean, I don't know if Joe's watched it. I don't know if I asked him, but I know for sure I've never watched it, so I will have to check that out. I
So good.
actually have been watching a show called Younger on
Oh,
Netflix.
it's on my list.
It's
Hilary
really
Duff.
good. Yep. It's
Yeah,
actually really good. It's very
Freeform. Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
It's yeah, it's just like a fun, easy, like kind of like a New Girl type show, which I never
Exactly.
finished New Girl. Let me tell
Oh,
you what happened with
oh,
that.
no.
I mean, it's still there, but I got 5 seasons in, and then this is what happens with shows, and this is how they lose me. The minute you take away the main character, even if it's just for a few
Oh,
episodes, I'm gone. It's like it throws off the feng
yeah,
shui of the show.
exactly.
So in season 5, Jess, the main character,
Mhm,
which
mhm.
is what's her face? I can't think of it right now off
Zoe
the top of my
Deschanel,
head.
yeah.
Thank you. She, I guess, must have like had to go film something. I'm assuming she got taken out because she was probably working on another project or a movie or
Oh,
whatever.
probably, yeah. Elf or
Cause
something.
for cause for like 4 episodes she wasn't there, and they had
Dang, that's a
her.
lot.
Yeah, they basically had her. What they had her doing was she was on a like a trial. Well, she was a
A
juror.
juror.
Thank you.
Oh
Words
my
are hard tonight.
god.
She was a juror on a trial, and they took her out for like literally 3 or 4 episodes. And instead of her being like the main chica, they put
Uh-huh.
in Megan Fox. And I was like,
Oh.
what? What? I mean, it was fine, but it was just like, it really threw
Is
me
Megan
off.
Fox dating Schmidt? No.
No,
No, no, no. The
no,
other
no.
girl is. I can't.
Yeah.
The dark hair. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I've seen, but I haven't
But it
like,
was just like,
you
and
know.
Joe said that he stopped watching. Like, I thought he watched all 7 seasons because there's 7 seasons. He said he stopped watching after season 4. So,
Mm,
like, when I started watching season
yeah.
5, he's like, yeah, I've only seen these like bits and pieces. I've never like watched them through.
Oh.
But I
Huh.
was like, I really started to lose after they took her away because it just kind of like killed the vibe, in my
Killed the vibe.
opinion.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'll definitely get back into it, but it definitely lost me there for a minute. And I feel like I need to finish it because I'm already like so close to the end. But
You should just skip like 3 episodes ahead and just
yeah, I
once
mean, I
she's
got
back,
back to the point where she's
Oh.
back, but it still just feels like something's like missing. I don't know. I'm telling you, they
need a
did it
break.
with How to Get Away with Murder. They did it with Pretty Little Liars.
Oh,
They did it with all these
shut
shows
up.
where they take away people that are very important to the fucking cast, and they lose me. I get lost because of that. This is why I truly believe shows do not need to have millions of seasons. Like, at some point, you do have to
It's true.
cut it off.
That's like, I mean, as we know, I watched Grays, which
Yeah.
funny story though, I'm like, I had caught up to like the current, you know, like it's
Yeah.
coming out now. But I haven't haven't watched any of it. Like, I'm a binger. Like, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
just like weekly watch it. But it is funny because I knew enough spoilers that like I was not attached to any character whatsoever. Sam thinks I'm absolutely insane because also I'll watch a movie for 30 minutes and then shut it off. Like insane behavior. But like I guess I just like also am just not attached to characters.
No,
But if
I
you
become very
are,
attached to
but if you
characters.
are, yeah, like makes
And
sense.
I'm very hopeful for like things to happen in like certain
Yeah.
shows. Like that was the other thing with the new girl. Like I really wanted Jess and Nick to be a thing,
Oh,
and they were a thing in like season 2 or something. Like they
yeah.
were it for a very short amount of time. And
Right.
then like I'm still hopeful that like maybe they'll be a thing again, and maybe that's how it will end. Like a
See,
Ross and Rachel situation, but
you
it's
and
like
Sam are it's your Libra energy. You're
yeah.
like you're holding on to the hope,
Mm-hmm.
and
That's what got me through Gilmore Girls. I was like, no, they have to end up together.
yeah,
If
fair,
they don't,
fair,
I'm not
yeah,
going to be okay.
yeah.
So yeah,
I've
I hold on
definitely
to those
watched
for
things,
sure.
or I've watched things like with Sam or like ahead of her, and I'm like, okay, you can like this person, like I'll tell you they're gonna be alive the whole time, like
Yeah,
this
that's
is
what I need.
literally though, like
I know. And I
so
even asked
good,
Joe, I was like, so do Jess and Nick get back together? Because like I
yeah.
thought he had watched all the way through. He's like, I have no idea. You're farther in than I've got. I was like, oh, well, this is not helpful because I just want to know if it's going to happen or not. I guess I could Google it, but I'm also like, it is what it is. But yeah, so that's, my little update on my shows. I'm like, did I watch it? Well, we watched that show Lioness, but that was very much
I
like
saw that. I'm gonna do that too.
it's really good, but
Yeah,
like it's all like CIA and shit that goes on
that's
behind the
cool.
scenes, which like with all the things happening in the world, I'm like,
Yeah, like I don't want to watch this. Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. After watching Lioness, I'm like a conspiracy theorist or something because I'm over here like,
fair.
did
Yeah.
the 2 planes that crashed was that
That's
planned by the government? Because after watching that show, I don't believe shit no more. So
absolutely could be though. Absolutely could be.
Yeah, so give it a watch and then tell me your thoughts.
Oh my god, yes, I actually will. I will do that. You know what I have been watching? I don't know if I told you. The something special forces. What is it called? Did I tell
like
you?
The reality thing or no, something different?
It's like with celebrities,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
like
I
the
watched
world's toughest test.
Yes. I watched the second season. I watched whatever season the
One
dude
just
Cameron, what's his face?
Yes, second
I watched
season.
that I watched that season. So I know the gist of it. But yeah,
the
it's
new
a
one
good
came
show.
out. I like it.
I like that there's celebrities on it, so I can kind of like know-ish who they are.
Exactly.
Not just like random people.
I kind of like that it's more like it's not like they get eliminated, but they can like
leave.
And I like that. And literally it was like I think the 4th episode in or something. It was very early and like half the people were already gone. And I was like, whoa.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah.
But I guess I was watching a podcast that was talking about it. It might have been the Vile Files. And because he was on it. And I think they were talking about how you can leave whenever you want and you still get paid whatever you don't have to make it to the end. Yeah, like basically as long as you complete the first film, like the first episode of it, like the first day, whatever it is, like you get paid regardless if you make it to the end or not, whatever they're paying them. So it's kind of like you're doing it more for your ego, because I guess that's what Tyler Cameron, I think that was, I watched an episode of them too talking on his podcast, and he was basically saying like, yeah, at that point, like you can just be like, peace, I got my money, I don't care. But it's kind of like at that point, you're like more mental, like I want to see if I can actually do this, not just for the money aspect of it. So, I mean, that's very interesting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I remember them saying. So,
yeah,
I mean, kudos to them because that show looks tough as fuck.
So difficult. It's like all the water things. I'm like,
yeah, no.
Jumping out of helicopters, like hard fucking pass.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I wish I was that much of a badass, but I'm not.
I don't know if you could pay me to bungee jump. Like I don't think there would be a dollar amount. Like,
well, all you gotta do is make it through the first. I don't even know if it's you have to make it through the first episode. You just have to show up and say hi. So,
interesting. Yeah.
But Who knows?
Anyways, we have to go. We have to talk about Traitors though in
Yes,
full.
we do. We have to talk about Traitors for sure because it's
Stop
been
listening right fucking now if you don't want
if you don't want to be
spoilers.
spoiled because what was last night or 2 nights? What are we on? Saturday, Sunday, 3 nights ago.
Yeah.
Was that episode 6, 7? What are we on right now? Because
six.
Because at first I was like confused. I was like, how are we already on episode 6? Then I remembered they released 3 on the first night. Because I was like, it's been 6 weeks of this. It feels much shorter than that. And then
I'm like, I
remembered.
more.
Yeah.
I need more.
I was like, oh yeah, there was 3 episodes. So yeah, I mean, did we talk about the first 3 episodes? We may have because I feel like
I think we did. Yeah,
we at least watched that, and then the following night we filmed and we talked.
Exactly.
But in those first 3 episodes, nothing crazy really had happened yet, right?
No.
It was like episode 4 is when Bob the drag queen got out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Episode 3 was when they brought in Wes and the brother guy, and
yes, you're right.
Boston Rob.
Yeah.
So yeah. Then oh my god.
Oh my god. Can I just say though, probably an unpopular opinion, but like I actually want Boston Rob to like make it far in this because I feel like he makes it right now. Like he makes the show entertaining.
Oh yeah.
And I'm going to be really annoyed if he does get caught only because I just don't think it's going to be as entertaining without him. But that's just my theory.
It depends though, because I do feel, I hope they somehow get Danielle out because she's so fucking annoying.
Me too. I can't stand her. Thank God we're on the same page with that. I was like, this is probably one of the worst traitors to be a traitor because she's like always not wanting to get people like murder people. Solely because she's like, well, I like them. I don't give a fuck if you like them. This is not about who you like and dislike. This is about strategy and playing the fucking game.
And she's like crying.
Yes.
She's on. I'm so distracted. I'm so sorry.
The ADD is real.
No, I literally have to send you. She was on like Jimmy Kimmel or something, and there's this whole choreographed dance, and now it's like basically happening, but with like 50 people instead of 3. And I'm like, anyways, I'll rewatch it. Love to support the queen.
Yes.
Anyways, no, Danielle's got to go.
Okay, I'm just glad. I'm glad we feel the same because I was like hoping she would get out the last episode. I was hoping like Carolyn was going to get the ball rolling with that, and we were going to like spread the word and get her out. And then I was like, no, of course they're going to get fucking Wes out. I'm like,
Wes.
Like I really wanted him to stay in. I know I was really rooting for him to stay in. And I was hoping Joe, I'm like
him to be a traitor or something. Like
that's what I was thinking. I literally was like, okay, maybe
he'll get a
what's
letter
gonna happen.
Instead.
Well, I thought is like, yeah, no, I know. And what I thought was there might be. I was like, just maybe there might be that freaking Danielle gets out, and then since Danielle's out, they're gonna recruit someone, and they would recruit Wes because he is kind of like good to have on their side, but also like good to like try and pretend to be a faithful. And I was like, of course. But he dug himself a fucking hole. Like at the round table, he literally basically like made it sound like, yeah, I'm a fucking traitor. I don't give a shit about any of you. I'm coming for you.
I know.
If you come for me. And I'm like, why would you say that? You literally dug yourself your own fucking grave. Like, come on.
I'm curious. So, like, I'm very impressed. What's the big brother guy's name? Is it Garrett or Derek? Whatever the fucking basic ass name. I'm impressed by him, and I'm curious because I hope he said to Dylan, I think he's like, and now what's going to happen is that I'm going to get murdered and Boston Rob's going to come to breakfast and say, see, they're trying to blame it on, or, trying to frame me.
Yeah.
I feel like that's exactly what's going to happen. And then Dylan's going to be like, Boston Rob's out. Like, I feel like he is going to get out.
I know. And it's just like, because, okay. And then there's this, like, Carolyn's not very good at being a traitor either.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Like, I really need you and Joe to watch her season of Survivor.
I know you told me that because my mom goes, is she on something?
No, she's sober. Like she doesn't drink either.
I was like, I think this is just who she is as a person.
She is a wild card, but like also great TV, but also like she does well. Like, it's so odd because she is, like,
Well,
weirdly
nobody,
likable, but, like,
right. And nobody
yeah.
suspects her, which is great for her. Like, no one has any idea that she could even possibly be. They're
Yep,
like, no,
yep,
there's
yep.
no way Carolyn's one. Like, what are you talking about? But it's like she also, I feel like without Boston Rob, they would have zero strategy at all.
I know. Well, she would just do
Because
whatever you said. Yeah.
right. And I just feel like Danielle has no strategy. She's just like, I don't want to go after these people because I like them.
Yeah.
It's like,
I know.
that's not how we work this
Oh,
thing.
man. I hope Danielle gets booted, and I hope they bring in somebody like Gabby or something, like somebody random that's
I
just like,
know. They need to. That's what needs to happen. That's
we'll
what I was
see.
hoping was going to
I
happen
know.
with Wes, but I mean, and you never know. I was also like, are they going to go up to the like whatever
The
they
room
do?
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and talk, and then someone's going to knock on the door, and it's going to be the main guy. Like, I have basically this for you.
And
Either
ask for you or
yeah,
whatever. Yeah,
pick
yeah, it's
somebody.
totally
But they did say
possible.
that they had the next episode's going to be wild because
Oh,
they have to
yeah.
murder or
In
they have to
person
see.
or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So that's going to be nuts.
I fucking love this show.
I know. It's so good.
I do request. I do want to like watch it in full with full like not celebrities too, just
I
to like
know.
see how it would go because they
I
had
know.
mixed people in the
I
beginning,
know.
but
It would be good to do like just like how they do Survivor, like just random people. That'd be
We'll
really
see
good.
though. I know. It's
They should. I'll
interesting.
go. I want to go play. But I don't
Oh,
think I could be a traitor, honest to God. I don't think I'm good at faking.
I would either believe everyone's a traitor and trust no one and then get booted out because I'm sketchy, or I would trust everyone and then also still get voted out because like,
Yeah. No, there's no way. I feel like if I was a traitor, I would give myself away so easily because I'm just so bad at like
same.
publicly lying about anything.
They lie so well. I'm like,
I know.
this is also terrifying.
Well, watching Boston Rob like basically
to West too.
Yeah, like go back and forth. I'm just like, how do you do that and keep a straight face? I would never be able to. I'd be laughing the whole time.
Wild
Or
behavior.
crying. Or
Wild
crying.
behavior.
One of the two.
Dude, yeah. I also saw I didn't know Amber, his wife, sorry, Parvati, who won, you know, was season Survivor person. I guess was it Amber? It was either an interview with Amber or Parvati. I thought it was Parvati, and they were, I guess, her and Boston Rob were talking about because she's going on Deal or No Deal Island. I haven't watched that.
I haven't watched that either.
But yeah, it was just like I didn't give him any advice because he's gonna play the game how he's gonna want to play the game, you know, like it's just so funny.
Yep.
So funny. Oh, you know what I did see?
Yes.
Love is Blind.
Oh yes, I meant to bring that up too
On the
because I did
14th.
see that you sent me that. Yeah, I think it's like their 5-year anniversary. I'm pretty sure
Oh shit!
because the first season I'm pretty sure came out in 2020.
COVID. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, because that was the season Giannina was on. So
wow, it's been so long. They've had so many seasons.
I know.
Oh, you know what? I need to look it up. I might have mentioned this in the last one, but the app where we did the bracket for Survivor, where we can like pick people.
Oh yeah.
I'm
they have one for Love is Blind?
I'm pretty sure they do, and we should.
But what is it? Just kind of like picking who's going to end up together?
I think
like who's going to end up engaged?
Yes, Love is Blind season 8.
Oh,
it's called Bracketology. Oh, we could have done the Grammys tonight. Wow, there's so many things on here. Wait, I love this.
All the things.
Anyways, yeah, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, let's do it. That'll be fun. And anyone else that wants to do it too.
Yeah, Bracketology.
You guys know now what it is.
Yeah.
But no, that will be good. I know that's coming out next Friday.
Oh yeah, you pick, make your picks. Yeah, I'll have to read the rules for Love is Blind because like Survivor is like, oh, you know, weekly because they get voted out. It's like I wonder how that works, but interesting. All right.
Well, that will be fun.
We'll see. We'll try.
We'll report back.
We'll report back on that one. All right.
I want to hear about the Giggly Squad?
Oh yeah. Okay.
I need to
You're
know.
taking the people back in time to
Yes,
2 weekends ago.
we're gonna rewind because I still haven't heard any of this. I just heard about Morgan's trip, but I didn't get to
No.
actually hear about shows
Like the
and all
details.
that.
The
Yes.
details. So I messaged Sam a couple months ago and I said, hey, because the last time Sam and I were in New York, she got sick.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
I was like, do you want to do a redo? I would like to see Giggly Squad live at Radio City. And she said, I will counter your show with my show, which was, I don't know what it was at the time. Maybe Gypsy, which is what we saw. But then it turned into us going to a second show also.
Oh,
We had a whole show weekend. So it was great because I had Chase points. And I literally, our whole hotel was like my credit card points. So we love that.
nice. That's
And it was,
beautiful.
yeah. But we were staying like closer to like the Broadway like show area.
Yeah,
So we could walk everywhere, which was so nice.
that's perfect.
And it was cold, but you know, we looked cute. We did so good. But the shows. Okay, so Friday we get there. And it was Giggly Squad live and it was so fun. Like I also didn't know what to expect from like
because it's like a podcast type show.
but it was so cool because like it felt like because some of like they did throw in some stories that like if you listen to the like some of the stories I had like heard pieces of before, which is cool because then you're like in on the inside jokes, you know.
Yeah.
So love that. But then also it was like fun and interactive because they like is he trash? Like pulled someone from the audience.
Oh my God,
and
that's hilarious.
like what's your name? Are you Mark with a C or a K? Like, you know, like they're already like judging him and like asking,
that is hilarious.
like, who's your escort here? Like you have to be with a woman, you know, like what's like just grilled him. Like love that. They like rated each other's outfits like from the past Instagram posts, like made it fun because like their show is already just like them giggling and like chatting, just like, you know. So it was great and like I just love it. I don't know. I didn't know what to expect either, but it was literally like pod. And then like Hannah, I know. Well, then we were in New York, so like that's where they are, like home base. So like Hannah's Nana came out and she chatted with the audience, and that was amazing. And then
that's so great,
right? Like
that's so cute.
I know, she was adorable, and they had like Chris, who's like I think he's like, I don't know if he's films or edits or probably all like behind the scenes, like like a Chris reveal because like you don't ever see him, but they, like sometimes they're talking to him like from the filming, and so it was a Chris reveal. He came out, so it was great. That was awesome. Definitely would recommend because I know you're the guy you like too. The
Joe Santagato. Well, there's two Joes that I like. I know the Joe Santagato. He does his pod now as a show.
Oh, cool.
A pod show with his buddy Frank.
Nice.
That's his name. I'm like, what's the other one's name? And then the Joe. Why can't I think of his last name? It's like Mr. D times 3, Joe Dombrowski. But he does. Yeah, he does like the stand up.
That's it's so cool. I love
that was
it.
so funny. Love that. So yeah,
I know. I didn't know what to expect. So I was like,
I know. I was like, is it going to be like a stand-up comedy show, or is it going to be like a podcast, or is it going to be like a little bit of both?
It was a little bit of both. Like it was
at the end of the day, like those types of podcasts, like their podcast and like Joe Santagato's podcast, like they're comedy based.
Exactly.
You know, like they're just funny people, and what they say is hilarious. So I feel like you can make a show out of that because it is basically like stand up with another person.
Exactly. No, it was so great. And that was like how we kicked off the weekend, which was cool.
Right.
Like it got me like, you know,
ready.
We chilled, we giggled. We're ready to go before we got into the sing songs of the weekend. Because I'm not too big in musical land, you know, like it's not my like usual vibe. But now like I feel like you asked me the last like fucking month. I feel like it's been a thing. Thank you, Samantha. It's funny. But we did some like touristy like stops too. We went to this restaurant where they also like the waitress and waiters like also sing. I'll have
Oh
to
yeah,
send you
you
the
had
video.
sent
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah,
sent
yeah.
like
I sent
one of
it.
the little clip things. Yeah,
They like built
that's
it out.
so
It's called
cool.
Ellen Stardust, which was I forget like usually there's like a line out the door and like
Hmm.
I forget that like sometimes you can like as a two-seater you can like just get in
Yeah,
easily. So like we didn't have to wait and I was like,
that's
oh,
awesome. No, that's amazing.
that was
Especially
solid.
considering you were like going on a weekend, like
I know.
nonetheless.
Literally got so lucky. Everything worked out. And then yeah, the other two shows were super cool, like good. Like Gypsy was like
Hmm.
traditional experience, like go to the
Yeah.
show, do the dang thing, and then we left. But like it was good because it's just funny because some of the songs have gone viral on TikTok.
Oh really?
Yeah, like the Glee version of it was the all that work and what did it get
Oh yeah,
me?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
like
oh my
that's from
gosh,
Gypsy. Yeah.
that's so funny.
That's so like we like played a few songs like when we were just like walking through the park and stuff and I was like, "Oh, I've heard that." Like it was just
Yeah,
it helps though too cuz if you're not like
yeah.
super into musicals, that was a really good one. And then the second one was Cabaret, which
Uh huh.
um Adam Lambert was like the MC. He was like the
Oh,
main
nice.
dude.
Uh huh.
And then the other like basically main girl was I can't remember her name, but she's in the Mean Girls, the new
Musical
one.
that they did,
Yeah, the new
that I
one.
still haven't watched,
Oh
mind
shit.
you.
She's
I
Janice.
know.
She's Janice. She was and her
Oh.
she fucking belt it. Like obviously Adam Lambert. We
Uh
know he
huh.
can sing, but like she was phenomenal. But this cabaret, it's like a round theater.
Uh huh.
So like there's no set. Like they literally
Oh,
have
they
it's
literally just are like in the middle.
in the
That's
middle. Like
crazy.
things come like things elevate and like like
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
but
That's
it's
wild.
really cool. A different experience, but it's supposed to be like the cabaret is like supposed to be it's the Kit Kat Club. It's like
Uh huh.
underground nightclub in Berlin. But
Oh,
literally we walked into this place and it felt like we were going to a underground club.
that is
Like
crazy.
I'll have to send you the video, but it was like dark and they had the lights going and then literally we like turn this corner and these girls are like, okay, everyone get your phones out, like we're gonna put stickers over your cameras, like no cameras after this point,
Oh my
like
gosh.
bouncers, it was
Yeah.
wild. And like they had little like pre-show like people like dancing in
Hmm.
the like it was really different,
Yeah.
but really good. Again, there has been some like viral songs that have played recently too. I'll have to
Hmm.
find them, but a lot of people have starred in cabaret. Alan
Hmm.
Cumming, the host from Traders,
Oh, yeah,
he
yeah, yeah.
played the MC before. Like,
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
yeah, super cool. I feel like I've learned a lot more lore after we saw it, but
Yeah.
yeah, it was really, really good. It was like slightly heavy content too, because it was like also like World War II times.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, wasn't expecting all that. I thought we were
Yeah.
just gonna be at the like fucking burlesque club, but it's fine.
Oh
Um,
my gosh.
but yeah, it was really good. And then yeah, just shows on shows on shows. And then this weekend we
Hmm.
watched Wicked. We watched Wicked,
Oh yeah, I
the
haven't seen
movie.
that either yet. Gosh, I have so many things. See those,
I
I need to
know.
like get up to date with like
Your
my movie
shows.
stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I finally, it took me what, 3 months to, or yeah, November. Yeah, 3 months to watch fucking It Ends With Us.
Oh, true. Oh, you watched it.
I finally, well, because of all the fucking drama.
Oh my God.
That was literally the only reason I finally turned the damn thing on.
Stop. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Because last weekend, I think it was last weekend. It might have been like Sunday, Monday. I decided to like take a hiatus. Yeah, it was.
Mhm.
It was Monday. Monday night, I decided to take a hiatus from like
Yeah.
all the things I was gonna do, and I was like, I'm just gonna lay in bed and
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch It Ends
Hell
With
yeah.
Us.
Love it.
But prior to me coming to this, like, I need to watch this realization, was I was on TikTok and I was just
Mhm.
mindlessly scrolling and came
Dude.
across some random dude who was talking about all the craziness going on with the Blake Lively and Justin Baldini. What's his name?
Baldoni.
Baldoni. Blah, la, la, la.
La, la,
But
la,
I
la,
was
la,
like,
la.
I hadn't really followed any of this, and you had
Right.
mentioned something back in like fucking August when the movie came out about like their relation, like Blake and Ryan Reynolds' relationship being like rocky, and I was like, no, they're never gonna break up. They're like Hollywood's couple. But then
part one of the video you sent me has 19.5 million views.
Oh my god. Well, that's why it popped up, and I haven't like checked back. I'm sure there's like more parts now. I got through part 4. Yeah. I think I got to part 4, and then that's as caught up as I was, but I'm sure there's more now.
There is some things. I haven't watched them either. Holy shit, though.
Yeah. So like I didn't know anything was going on, and then all of a sudden I come across this random dude from that TikTok, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like there's so much now, and so much being like brought to the surface about these allegations that are more than likely just lies that are being told.
I know.
And I like actually really want this to go to court, because I would love nothing more than another like Amber Heard and Johnny Depp case.
That's exactly what this would be. Literally, like,
yeah,
dude.
Well, because here's the thing. Listen, I've always really liked Ryan Reynolds. He was like always one of my top actors. And I've always liked Blake Lively. But like after this, I'm like, I don't know. I lost a lot of respect for you two. I was telling this to Joe the other day, and Joe's like, really? Like, I really like Ryan Reynolds. So I'm like, I don't know, man. After all this shit, I'm like, this is not sounding or looking good for them.
Does not sound good for them.
Mm-hmm. And I'm like, it is seeming as though this is like the girl who cried wolf, and it's not looking pretty for them at all. But a lot of people.
Did I send you the one that was like, and maybe it was the guy you sent, I can't remember, but where they went into the like Ryan Reynolds coming on set at some points? Like,
I don't know if you send me. You sent me a couple of things.
Yeah.
And I feel like I know what you're talking about, because I've seen it, whether I saw it from you sending it to me or me seeing it. But I also finally watched today. You had sent me something about like the Scarlett Johansson, Blake Lively, that whole thing, which like totally makes sense now, because I also, well, first of all, let me back it up to, again, I don't follow fucking celebrities and shit. Like, to be honest, until all this happened, I didn't even know any of this existed. And it wasn't until I was watching another TikTok video, I think it was Candace Owens who was talking about it, because she's also like wrapped into this. And I was like, first of all, like I had no clue that she even like followed this shit either. But all these people just keep popping up on my For You page, because now that's what the algorithm's giving me.
Especially,
but basically, I saw a video about how she was saying how they, like Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively, got together, but they were both dating other people. And I didn't know who the other people were at the moment until you sent me that. And I was like, oh, so that is how all of this. And it wasn't even dating. They were married.
On set.
Yeah.
Of the Green Lantern. Like,
right. Which then makes it even more like, oh, if you could do this once, who's to say you couldn't do it again?
Or like, you get caught up in your shit.
Yeah.
Like, you're like,
yep.
I wouldn't be able to do, like, that shit's hard to like
absolutely
your
not
character. Like,
yeah, absolutely not.
Sounds like a nightmare.
Mm-hmm. And if you have somebody who is possibly very jealous, like Ryan Reynolds, I mean, I'm not going to lie. Now looking at all this stuff, I'm like, yeah.
Is he a Scorpio?
It kind of sounds as though like his character on screen is actually just like who he is in real life. Like kind of a dick, kind of a jealous asshole. It just, I don't know. I do
know he's October 23rd.
Oh, he's Michelle's birthday.
Interesting.
So no, but that is a Scorpio. Oh, no. That is a Scorpio. That's so like the cusp. It's the cusp of a Scorpio.
Oh,
because Libra ends like the 21st or 22nd. So it's literally like right there.
Day.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah. Which makes a little bit of sense.
Interesting.
Because those Scorpios be Scorpion.
They just
I mean,
intense, you know, like.
Yeah, I know. I have one in my household.
Like, yeah. Exactly.
I'm learning every day.
She said, I have the book.
Just wait till she's a little bit older. I'm scared.
Right.
That scorpion gonna come out. It's already there. The sass is
Oh my
already
God.
there.
Sweet girl.
But yeah, it's very interesting. And then like just seeing all of the stuff come to light and like what actually happened on screen. And also like that was the other thing I was
Did you
watching.
like the movie?
Oh yeah. The movie I thought was good. Yeah. It made me cry. It definitely made me cry. I was like, oh, why am I watching this right now? But no, it was definitely really good. But then like now I'm like, geez, and I just feel so bad for the freaking whatever his name is, Justin
yeah.
Like, dude, you get accused of all this shit. They literally stick your ass and all your family in a basement for the premiere. I didn't know any of this happened until recently. And it just like I feel so bad. And I also didn't know that like this was basically his company who bought the screenplay. Is that how this works? Like the rights to it?
Yeah.
And then like seriously?
Dude, I know.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up on so many levels.
That was like Justin's wife definitely spotted the mean girl. Like the dynamic from a mile away, and she said, don't fucking delete anything you ever get from this one.
And good on him, because seriously, now he has receipts to prove everything that she was saying was the opposite.
Insane.
I know.
It's like kind of amazing though, because in just like 20 years, like 20 years ago, everyone would have believed Blake the end.
Oh yeah, 100%.
He'd probably be in jail. Like
right. Yep. 100%. There would have been nothing. And now it's like,
we'll see. No. I know we'll have to catch back up next week and see
It'll
if there's
be
really,
like, I know I'm gonna have to go on that guy's page and see what else I can find.
I know. Oh, fun fact though, because I know you said you brought up The Housemaid, and I saw the pictures, and it's gonna be Christmas. But it's the same actor who plays Atlas.
I know. It took me a minute. I was like, why does he look so familiar? And then I looked at the actor's name and I was like, oh, that's why, because he was literally just in his ends with us.
Is this man just going to be our book man?
Well, I know. I thought of that too. And I was like, you know, it's funny because
it's Frida though. Like it's funny. It's different.
Right. And I was like, he's in that. And then I do like the characters they chose, because I do think Sydney Sweeney is going to make a perfect, what was her fucking name? The main character?
I've just started re-listening to it because
I know my mom was like, we should probably rewatch it or reread it. And I was like, yeah, I kind of want to read all of them though, because if they're making Millie, I was like, if they're making one, you know, they're going to make 2 and 3. So I feel as though I need to read all 3 books.
Oh,
but I
Emily the Criminal. Interesting.
I think what I'm going to do is I am going to reread the first one, and then I'm going to immediately read the second, and then immediately read the third. So that it's like,
I know, because you know, I can't do 2, but I didn't.
I never did 2. I only like read a chapter, and then I found out I was pregnant, and that's when all my reading went downhill. That's what happened.
But I mean, he's been in a lot, but I am excited because that cast is going to be great.
Yes,
we recently
Dakota Johnson is.
That's Verity. Amanda Seyfried is.
Oh yes, and that's going to be so good too. And she's another one. Like, she's another book, because she was in Dear John.
Interesting.
Yeah, ooh, but those are going to be perfect. And yes, for Verity though, Dakota Johnson, she was in 50 Shades. Took me a minute to figure that out.
She also was in this movie. I watched it on the plane. How to Be Single. It was just one of those like comedy movies with like a lot of celebrities. Really good. Rebel Wilson. I was
I did watch that. I did watch that, and I randomly watched it not that long ago.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yes, it's very funny. And I was like, what is this fucking movie? Because there's a million people in it, and I couldn't figure out what she was from. And then I was like, oh, she's from 50 Shades.
She's from 50 Shades.
Another book.
Yeah, I also watched Madam Web after I finished the single movie, which it wasn't. I'm not even going to bother talking about it. It was subpar.
But yeah, no, that.
Josh Hartnett. It's Verity has Dakota Johnson, Josh Hartnett.
I don't know who he is.
He's been in things. Can you see? No, you can't see.
No, I'm gonna pull him up on my phone.
There
I mean,
he
I
is.
know.
Oh, there he is. You
Oh,
see?
okay. But what is he in? He looks familiar. Anne Hathaway, and she's gonna be
Oh, and Anne
phenomenal.
Hathaway. Yeah,
Phenomenal
exactly.
as Verity.
It's gonna be really like I'm so excited about those two books. It's absolutely insane. Book movie. And I'm just
Let me
that
look.
it's gonna be scary. Verity's gonna be scary.
I know it is gonna be scary, but I'm so here for
I'm
it.
so here for it. I vividly still remember listening because I did the
Oh
audiobook
yeah,
of
you did.
Verity.
That's right. Oh my gosh, I forgot that that's what
Dude,
you did.
and I listened to it driving home from my parents' house, and I was going across the state, and it was dark, and it was the scene where she's at the top of the
Oh
stairs,
yeah. Oh my
and
god.
I just was like, I can't. There's nowhere to pull over. We're in the middle of the fuck ass state. It's dark as fuck. I'm by myself. I'm like, I'm kind of fucking scared right now.
I cannot. Oh my gosh. I know
So fucking good though.
that's definitely.
So excited. So
I'm trying to see is this all that he's in? He hasn't been in a lot. I mean, I watched this Black Hawk Down with Joe.
Yeah, he's in some of that.
Oh wait,
kind of
here's more.
stuff.
JK. They just weren't giving me all of them. Let's see. See, I don't watch a lot of movies, so some of these things I'm like,
True. I love a good movie. I love a movie.
Did I ever? He's in a lot of like thriller, scary,
Yeah, that's me.
ish things. Yeah, I feel like I haven't really seen any of these.
I watched
He's in
Trapped.
Halloween Resurrection, which might have been where I saw him.
He was in Oppenheimer,
Halloween. Which I didn't watch. I didn't
Um,
watch that. It said he was in shows too. Let's see what shows. Maybe I watched
Yeah.
more shows than I watched this. Oh, he was in Black Mirror. Interesting.
Black Mirror. I thought he was in one of the Nicholas Sparks, but maybe not, or something like that. But maybe I'm thinking of someone else.
I was gonna say he was
definitely like as a teenager he was in something.
Oh, I did see it was a movie.
Yeah.
That I was just looking at. Well, this 40 Days and 40 Nights, he looks young as shit in this.
Yeah, I think they were like more action-y type movies. Yeah, Black Hawk Down, Pearl Harbor, not the girly movies that we watched.
No, definitely not.
I love it. Yeah, that makes sense. But I think he'll be good because I saw him in. I mean, people didn't like Trap, but I thought he was good.
I don't think I watched that.
It was.
Oh, it's a M. Night Shyamalan, so it's horror.
Yeah. Yep. It was interesting. But obviously we know I'm easy to please when it comes to movies.
Indeed. Indeed.
I tolerate a lot. Oh my god, fun fact of the day.
Fun fact.
My parents got cats today.
Oh, no way.
Please, hold on, let me show you because they're siblings.
Oh my gosh.
You can't leave one without the other.
So where did they get the kitties?
It was look at the little babies.
Oh, so cute.
One's a little tuxedo with the white chest,
I love
and the
that.
other one's just all black. It was a Boca Humane something karma, good karma cat. I don't know, something that like partners with Petco, whatever.
Oh yeah.
So freaking cute.
That's so sweet.
Their names are Umami and Savory.
Oh my gosh, I love that so
hilarious because like we're food people. Like
no,
that's
just
perfect.
Literally perfect. Wait, which one's Umami and which one's Savory?
I think Umami is the all black, and then the Savory is the tuxedo.
My gosh, I love that.
Fucking adorable. Like they're siblings, so they like oh, you can't really see, but they like cuddle, because they're like
so
precious.
Cute.
Fucking adorable. So their little faces.
How old are they?
It was like 4 months. They're like teeny tiny babies.
That's so cute. Oh my gosh, how exciting.
I know. So
I didn't know your parents wanted cats again.
I know. It's been so long.
I know. That's why I was like surprised when you said that.
I mean, my mom's been looking for quite some time, but
just had to be the right kitties.
The right time, the right moment, and the right cat. And I said, "Ma'am, you cannot "Whoa, you cannot force this."
Yes.
And then when they saw, they were like, "I think this." And then it actually was 2.
Yeah, these are actually the ones.
Which honestly, like, you just feel better leaving. Like, if you have to leave for the weekend, like, at least they're together.
Yeah,
Like
it's
the
not
lonely
lonely.
thing. Yeah.
That's true. I
So
know.
that was
Aw.
exciting today to be
We'll
like,
see. We'll see which one of them attacks my arms.
oh my God, no. I think they're gonna be just like Casey. Like, I don't know. The tuxedos are just so cuddly. Like, I feel like they're just gonna be big fucking sweet potatoes.
I
Like,
really hope so for the
I
sake of
think so.
you guys have no idea.
Yes, the backstory is that Steph, if you know cats, you know they like ribbons. And Steph is wearing a ribbon on her wrist with our little baby kitten Mutton.
And Mutton likes the ribbon.
Attacked her.
And I'm just over here like, oh my gosh, look, she loves my ribbon. It's so cute. And next thing I know, I have a freaking cat ready to take my arm off.
Like, oh fuck.
So it's just the running joke that from then on, I'm like, the cat's just gonna attack my arm. No, it's all good. It's just so funny. Because I never knew Emma, and she would look at me like,
I know, she
look
was
at
always
her like,
I know.
like, is today the day?
She was like that with everyone. She was always like, one pet too many, and she's coming at you.
You never knew. You really had to test that. It's like,
God.
Is it
What
okay?
a personality.
Is it too hot?
Literally, like full cat personality, like on paper. Like,
yes.
Too many pets, like, I'm attacking your hand. Like, which is so funny though, because our cats at home, like Casey and Penny, like, I will try to annoy Casey to get him to try to bite me or anything. No, never.
Aww.
I pick him up, I roll him around, I pet his belly. Like, he doesn't give a shit about nothing.
There's just nothing. Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
So that's been exciting to hear today.
Aw. Well, that's super exciting. I know. I have to make a trip to your parents actually because I still have to get all the beanies.
Oh yeah,
they're just hanging out there.
God,
I'm like,
yes, it's fine.
At this point, I'll get them when I see you in a month.
6 weeks of winter. It's fine.
I know. We still have time. I
mean, honestly,
I gave a hat with someone's order the other night because they purchased over like $100, and I was like, you know what? Do you want a hat? Because I don't have any other freebies.
So, I mean, yeah, try
it's fine.
Whatever, throw it in where they live. You know, it's kind of cool.
Exactly. Well, you know, it was my girl in Washington and the state of Washington where it's freezing. So
cold AF.
Cold as a mother. Cold as a mother. Well, I think we covered all of our topics tonight.
I know we had a lot of fun things.
Yeah. We like literally didn't know a week ago what we were going to talk about this week. And then I was like, honestly, we have so many shows we haven't talked about. And then your trip, we needed to catch up on the trip. And then today I was just like, oh my gosh, we also have to talk about the drama. The drama in Hollywood because like that's a thing. So we'll see. But yeah, I have no clue.
Do you think our next topic will be the wedding culture? Do we do that one?
I feel like we should. I feel like we should. I feel like, especially with wedding season, like it's like this is like that time when people start getting married. So
I know it's interesting.
So it will be a good topic.
Insight.
Ask us when that's going to happen. No fucking clue because looking at Joe's calendar, I'm like gonna cry this week.
I'll be home on Thursday. Yeah.
Okay, well, my life
anyway, so
my life is chaotic until I was gonna say my life's chaotic until like next Saturday. So
okay, well,
because he literally works. Today is the second, right? Yeah, today, tomorrow, Tuesday, possibly Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Does he drink a lot of caffeine beverages?
He does, which is not good because I told you about his eye situation.
Yeah.
And apparently whatever's going on could be caused from too much caffeine. So and he does drink way too much caffeine. So,
oh no. Okay.
Yeah. So there's that. Well, so we see. But yes, you know. Yeah.
You'll catch us on the flip side, guys.
We'll be here. At some
Don't
point.
even worry. Follow along on TikTok while it exists, Instagram, YouTube. YouTube's gonna be the home base. If TikTok
Yes.
dies, it's fine.
That's where it's all going to go down.
But yes,
Literally.
follow along and we'll see you soon.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.